Zen. Tonight's Dharma talk is given by Myung-Jin and San.
I want to start off tonight by reading a kongan. Whenever Chan Master Jhu-Ji was questioned about Chan, he would simply hold up one finger. Once a visitor to the temple could not find the master, so he asked Zhu-Ji's attendant, who was a young boy, "What Dharma does your master teach?" The attendant, mimicking his master, mindlessly held up one finger. Upon seeing this, Zhu-Ji cut off the attendant's finger with his precepts knife. The boy ran away, screaming with pain. Shan Master Zhu-Ji called to him, and when the boy turned his head, the master held up his finger. The attendant was suddenly enlightened. When Zhu-Ji was about to die, he said to the assembled monks, "I obtained this one finger Chan from Venerable Master Tianlong and have used it all my life, but still I did not exhaust it." When he finished saying this, he died. So, just file that away. Put that in your pocket for later, okay? Don't think about it at all right now, but save it for later. We know cliches. We sometimes love cliches. Little audience participation here. Do you have any favorite cliches? Please unmute your microphones and share them with us. They don't have to be
bad situation, good situation.
Okay. What else?
I'm not sure if this is a cliche or not, but it's a recent favorite. Use your Zen.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's probably getting there. Come on, a couple others. Come on.
Once the river is crossed, abandon the raft.
Okay. We don't have to be doing, Zen cliches here or Buddhist cliches. We can be doing anything, really.
Not really fond of beating a dead horse, but okay.
Fair enough. Then
Shit happens.
Uh-huh. Okay. What else? Minwei, you must have one.
Well, I'll riff off of Kevin. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
There you go. Okay. Here's a few that I grabbed off of a How to Write Better website. And these are just some of them from the bees, okay? Big cheese, between two stools. Best thing since sliced bread. Best bib and tucker. Beware of Greeks bearing gifts. Beware the Ides of March. Beyond the pale. That one I know because it involves Irish history. Bigwig. Blackball someone. Bob's your uncle. I don't know, you have to watch a British TV show to get that one, I guess. Bone of contention. And to follow up on, I think it was Hengdal's, doesn't have a pot to piss in. Now, all wonderful, and some of them we kind of probably know what the intent is. We don't necessarily know where they came from. I, for one, have not pissed into a chamber pot probably ever. So the doesn't have the pot thing is kind of like it's lost on me, right? It just doesn't hit home. But we do have our Zen cliches too. The passive-aggressive ones of, go drink tea. That's always a good one. chop wood and carry water. I'm not a lumberjack. I may or may not own a bucket, and I certainly don't have a source of water right here, right now, to put in it. So again, lost on me. When Zen is at its best, it's really literal. Just seeing, just hearing, just tasting, just smelling. We don't really need to get all metaphysical in Zen, right? It's very simple. If you ask, what is Buddha? Just in conversation, I suppose. And someone says, cypress tree in the garden. My first question to them would be, oh, do you have a garden? And do you have a cypress tree in it? If not, no good. Try again. Go ahead. Somebody asked me, what is Buddha?
What is Buddha?
24-inch Asus monitor. That's right there. When at a Dharma combat thing once, our old friend Jean Chan asked, what color is the Dharma? And I was sitting in my old meditation space with the window in front of me, and it was May 31st, if I recall correctly, and the trees were in full bloom, and the window shade was up, and she asked, what color is the Dharma? And immediately out of my mouth came green, because that's what was right there. Probably the biggest cliche that we have, and everybody keep your hands in your laps right now. Thank you. Sit on them if you're at all inclined to raise them. But one of the big ones is the finger pointing at the moon. Now, it's not quite as obtuse as Bob's your uncle. But I'm starting to wonder if the phrase finger not the moon has indeed become a finger. Its meaning has been lost. It's a lot easier to remember, the finger pointing at the moon. Don't mistake the finger for the moon. All those different interpretations or ways of saying it. That phrase in and of itself has become a cliche. Its meaning has been watered down and totally missed. Now, same deal with the raft that Hengdal mentioned. When you have reached the other side, discard the raft. Okay, fine. The raft, of course, is the teachings, and the other side is the same, as it turns out, as this side, but the teachings have enabled us to realize that. Okay? But again, the raft is pretty much a cliche at this point. Its actual meaning, the actual meaning of the phrase discard the raft. It's another finger. We can easily fall into using cliches. They don't take a lot of effort. In fact, the definition of a cliche is a phrase or opinion that's overused and betrays a lack of original thought. Now, if you can't express the Dharma as yourself in your own life from moment to moment, right here, right now, day in, day out, to throw in 3 cliches right there, then it's not yours. You're Zhu-Ji's student. You got your finger in the air until you don't. Don't be a parrot. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him see the moon and the dewdrop.